We're talking about a coin that has caught the attention of collectors and enthusiasts alike, the 1992 D. Jefferson nickel. Did you know this coin could be worth an astonishing $1.1 million? Let's explore the reasons behind its incredible value and why it's considered a treasure among collectors. First, let's start with some background. The Jefferson nickel has been a staple of U.S. currency since 1938. Designed by Felix Schlag, it features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse side and his historic home, Monticello, on the reverse. Over the years, there have been several variations and errors that have turned otherwise ordinary nickels into valuable collector's items. The 1992 D. Jefferson nickel is one of those rare coins, but what makes it so special? The first factor is its rarity. The Denver Mint produced millions of Jefferson nickels in 1992, but only a tiny fraction have the unique characteristics that make this coin worth a fortune. One of the key features collectors look for is a minting error. In the case of the 1992 D. Jefferson nickel, it's believed that a rare die variety or a subtle error during production resulted in a coin with distinguishing traits. These errors are often unintentional, but they create a unique appeal for collectors. Another reason for its value is its condition. Coins graded as mint state or proof are always more desirable to collectors. The 1992 D. Jefferson nickel that sold for $1.1 million was in exceptional condition, with a nearly flawless surface and sharp details. Coins in pristine condition are extremely rare, especially considering how they've been handled over decades. The better the condition, the higher the value. Now, let's talk about demand. Collectors are always on the hunt for rare coins to add to their collections. The 1992 D. Jefferson nickel has become a sought-after piece because of its rarity and the mystery surrounding its unique features. When demand outweighs supply, the value skyrockets. This coin has achieved legendary status among numismatists, making it a must-have for serious collectors. One of the most fascinating aspects of this coin is the story behind its sale. The $1.1 million price tag shocked the numismatic world, setting a record for a Jefferson nickel. The sale highlights the importance of rarity, condition, and demand in determining a coin's value. It also serves as a reminder to always check your pocket change. You never know when you might come across a valuable coin like this. So, how can you identify if you have a 1992 D. Jefferson nickel that's worth a fortune? Start by examining the coin closely. Look for any unusual features, minting errors, or die varieties. Pay attention to the condition of the coin. If it appears to be in exceptional shape, consider having it graded by a professional service like the Professional Coin Grading Service or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. These organizations can provide an official grade and authentication, which is essential if you plan to sell the coin. If you're lucky enough to own a 1992 D. Jefferson nickel with unique characteristics, you might be sitting on a small fortune. But even if you don't have this particular coin, the world of numismatics is full of opportunities to discover rare and valuable coins. From pennies to nickels, dimes, and beyond, there's always something exciting to uncover. Before we wrap up, here's a quick tip for all aspiring coin collectors. Always handle your coins carefully, preferably with gloves, to avoid damaging them. Store them in a cool, dry place, and consider using coin holders or albums to keep them safe. Protecting your coins is essential for preserving their value. The 1992 D. Jefferson nickel is a shining example of how ordinary coins can become extraordinary treasures. Its rarity, condition, and demand have combined to make it one of the most valuable nickels in history. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this story is a reminder of the thrill and excitement that comes with the hunt for rare coins. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the world of rare and valuable coins. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories about coins that could be hiding in plain sight. Who knows? We've got a truly fascinating topic for you, one that could change the way you look at your coin collection forever. Have you ever wondered if a simple nickel could be worth a fortune? Well, in this video, we're diving into the story of the 1981 D. Jefferson nickel that could be worth a staggering $1.2 million. That's right, $1.2 million for a nickel. So, let's get right into it and explore how this coin became a rare treasure. To start off, let's take a closer look at the coin itself. The 1981 D. Jefferson nickel, produced at the Denver Mint, is not your typical nickel. In fact, most 1981 D nickels can still be found in circulation for just 5 cents. So, what makes the 1981 D. Jefferson nickel so special and valuable? It all comes down to a rare error that occurred during the minting process. But before we get into the specifics of this error, let's talk a bit about the history of the Jefferson nickel. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by artist Felix Schlag, the coin featured a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and an image of Monticello, Jefferson's home, on the reverse. Over the years, this coin has undergone some changes, but it remains one of the most iconic U.S. coins. Now, the 1981 D. Jefferson nickel was part of the regular annual mintage, and most of them are still in circulation today. But out of the millions minted, a very small number have something that makes them incredibly rare. It's not just the coin itself, it's the error that makes it worth millions. So, what exactly happened with the 1981 D. Jefferson nickel that would make it worth so much money? The key lies in a rare minting error. Some 1981 D nickels were accidentally struck with a significantly misaligned die, which caused a misprint on the reverse side of the coin. This error gave the coin an unusual appearance, making it drastically different from the typical 1981 D. Jefferson nickel. The die misalignment can cause parts of the coin to be under or overstruck, creating unusual details and sometimes even leaving off parts of the design. This could include parts of the Monticello building or other elements of the reverse design. In some extreme cases, the misalignment can make the coin look like it was struck with a completely different die altogether, adding to its rarity. Now, most collectors and coin enthusiasts know that the rarer the minting error, the more valuable the coin becomes. With the 1981 D. Jefferson nickel, these error coins are incredibly hard to find, and when one does surface, it has the potential to sell for a small fortune. You might be wondering, why exactly is this particular 1981 D. Jefferson nickel worth up to $1.2 million? Well, it all comes down to a combination of rarity, demand, and the unique nature of the error. Since only a small number of these error coins were made, they are extremely rare. In fact, it's believed that only a handful of these misaligned die nickels still exist today, making them highly sought after by collectors and investors alike. In the world of rare coins, collectors are always on the lookout for these kinds of errors, and they are willing to pay top dollar to get their hands on one. The 1981 D. Jefferson nickel with the misaligned die is an example of how one tiny mistake in the minting process can create a coin worth millions of dollars. When one of these error coins hits the auction block, bidding can go through the roof. In recent years, one such coin sold for over $1.2 million, setting a record for the highest sale price ever for a 1981 D. Jefferson nickel. If you think you might have a 1981 D. Jefferson nickel that could be worth a fortune, here's how you can spot the error. First, take a look at the reverse side of the coin. This is where the misaligned die will be most noticeable. Look for any parts of the Monticello building that may be understruck or misprinted. The design should appear off-center or have a distorted look. If you see anything unusual, such as parts of the coin missing or unclear, you might be holding onto a rare error coin. The more noticeable the error, the more valuable the coin becomes. So, what should you do if you find a 1981 D. Jefferson nickel with this kind of error? The first step is to get it authenticated. You'll want to take it to a professional coin grader or numismatist who can examine the coin and verify that it is a legitimate error coin. They'll assess its condition, the rarity of the error, and its potential value. Once authenticated, you can either hold onto the coin as an investment or put it up for sale. If you're looking to sell, you might want to consider reaching out to auction houses that specialize in rare coins. A coin like this could fetch a life-changing amount of money, and there's always a demand for rare and unique items in the coin collecting community. In conclusion, the 1981 D. Jefferson nickel is a perfect example of how an accidental minting error can turn a seemingly ordinary coin into a priceless treasure. With its rare misaligned die, this coin has become one of the most valuable nickels in history, with some selling for as much as $1.2 million. So, the next time you're going through your spare change, keep an eye out, you just might be holding onto a hidden fortune. Thanks for watching. If you found this video interesting, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel for more fascinating coin-related content, and leave a comment below if you've ever found a rare coin. We're exploring one of the most elusive and highly sought-after coins in the world of numismatics, the 1964 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel. You might be wondering, why is a nickel from 1964 worth so much money? Well, you're in for a surprise. The 1964 Jefferson nickel is often overlooked by casual collectors because it seems like just another coin from the 1960s. But, in reality, this coin holds incredible value due to its rarity and unique characteristics. It's estimated that a few of these nickels could be worth as much as $1.3 million or more. But how does a simple nickel from the 1960s reach such a high price tag? Let's break it down at first. Let's talk about the design of the 1964 Jefferson nickel. The coin features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, on the obverse side. This classic design has remained a staple of the nickel series since it was introduced in 1938. On the reverse, the coin displays an image of Jefferson's home, Monticello, which has been part of the design since its inception. Now, here's where things get interesting. The 1964 Jefferson nickel is significant because it was struck during a transitional period in U.S. coinage history. While most of the coins struck in 1964 had a mint mark indicating where they were produced, a small number of 1,964 nickels were made without a mint mark. Normally, U.S. coins from that era have a mint mark, such as D4 Denver or S4 San Francisco, indicating where they were minted. However, the 1964 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel was produced in Philadelphia, where the mint mark was typically left off coins struck there. While it may sound like a small detail, this missing mint mark makes the 1964 nickel incredibly rare. Collectors and numismatists alike have been on the lookout for this coin, and the ones that have survived in good condition are highly coveted. The rarity of this coin comes from the fact that it was produced in such limited numbers, and over the years, many of these coins have been lost, damaged, or spent, leaving only a few in pristine condition. This makes the 1964 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel a true treasure for collectors. So, why is it worth $1.3 million? The value of a coin like this depends on a few factors, but the most important are its rarity, its condition, and the demand from collectors. When a coin like the 1964 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel is found in excellent or even mint condition, it becomes an incredibly valuable asset. The value skyrockets because there are so few of these coins in existence, and collectors are willing to pay a premium to add them to their collections. It's important to note that not all 1964 no-mint mark nickels are worth millions of dollars. The ones that fetch such high prices are those that are in exceptional condition, often graded as MS67 or higher. Coins with this high grade show little to no signs of wear or damage, meaning they were preserved in pristine condition since they were first struck at the U.S. Mint. If you're lucky enough to find a 1964 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel, it's important to have it professionally graded to determine its value. The grading process can assess the coin's condition, and a higher grade will dramatically increase its worth. But even a coin in less than perfect condition can still be worth a significant amount, especially compared to a typical 1964 nickel. In addition to rarity and condition, the 1964 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel has become a symbol of the excitement and thrill of coin collecting. The allure of discovering a coin that could potentially be worth a fortune is part of the reason why collectors continue to chase after this rare piece of U.S. history. The hunt for these elusive coins is just as exciting as the reward when one is found. If you're wondering where you can find a 1964 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel, your best bet is to check through old coin collections, visit local coin dealers, or even explore online auctions and marketplaces. Keep in mind, though, that finding one in excellent condition is extremely rare, so the chances of stumbling upon one are slim. But if you do find one, be sure to have it authenticated and graded by a professional numismatist to get the full value. To wrap up, the 1964 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel is one of the most valuable coins in the world of numismatics, with some examples worth up to $1.3 million. Its rarity, combined with its unique history and design, makes it a highly prized possession for collectors. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a beginner, understanding the value of this coin is essential to your coin collecting journey. So, keep your eyes peeled and your magnifying glass ready. Who knows, you could be holding onto a small fortune. Thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoyed learning about the 1964 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more exciting coin content. We're diving into one of the most extraordinary and rare coins in the numismatic world, the 1974 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel. You might be wondering, what's so special about a coin from the 70s? Well, this particular nickel could be worth a whopping $1.4 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.4 million. So, if you've ever wondered what makes this coin so valuable, or how to spot it, you're in the right place. Let's get started. Before we talk about the rarity of the 1974 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel, let's first take a quick look at the Jefferson nickel itself. The coin, which features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his home, Monticello, on the reverse, has been in circulation since 1938. Over the decades, the design has undergone some changes, but it's the 1974 version that has earned itself a legendary status among collectors. Now, the regular Jefferson Nickels minted in 1974 were produced with the familiar D mint mark for Denver or S mint mark for San Francisco. But, and here's where the story gets interesting, a few 1974 nickels were accidentally struck without any mint mark at all. You might be wondering, what does it mean when we say a coin is no mint mark? Mint marks are small letters stamped on coins to indicate where they were produced. In the US, the most common mint marks are D for Denver, S for San Francisco, and sometimes P for Philadelphia. Typically, every coin will have one of these mint marks. However, in the case of the 1974 Jefferson nickel, some coins were struck at the Denver Mint without the D mint mark. This mistake was likely caused by a die error or a lapse in quality control during the minting process. Whatever the cause, it made these coins incredibly rare. Out of the millions of 1974 nickels produced, only a few of them were struck without a mint mark, and these are the ones that are worth a fortune today. So, why is this particular coin worth a staggering $1.4 million? Well, it's simple: rarity and demand. The 1974 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel is one of the most sought-after error coins in the world. The fact that it's so rare, only a handful of these coins are believed to exist, and the high demand from collectors drives up its value. Error coins have always been a favorite among collectors because of their uniqueness. When a coin is struck with a mistake, whether it's a missing mint mark, double strike, or misaligned die, it becomes a piece of numismatic history. This particular error coin has earned its place as one of the most valuable Jefferson nickels of all time. Additionally, the 1974 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel's value is influenced by the coin's excellent condition. Coins that are well preserved and free from wear and damage can fetch top prices at auction. A mint-state 1974 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel can sell for up to $1.4 million, a price that reflects both its rarity and its desirability among serious collectors. Now, let's talk about how to spot a 1974 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel. First and foremost, you'll need to carefully inspect the reverse side of the coin, just above the word Monticello, where you would typically see the mint mark. If the coin was struck at the Denver Mint, there should be a D mint mark. If it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, there will be no mint mark at all, but that's the key. The rare 1974 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel will have no mint mark, and this is what sets it apart from all the other 1974 nickels. So, if you're going through your coin collection or even checking through rolls of 1974 nickels from circulation, keep an eye out for this error. It's important to note that these coins are incredibly rare, so chances are you might not find one, but it's worth checking if you're a serious collector. If you do happen to find a 1974 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel, don't rush to assume it's worth millions just yet. It's important to verify the coin's authenticity before selling it. Many counterfeit or altered coins exist, and you'll want to make sure yours is genuine. To do this, it's best to take the coin to a reputable coin dealer or numismatic expert who can authenticate it. Many collectors also turn to third-party grading services like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, to have their coins graded and certified. A high-quality grade will certainly increase the coin's value. The market for rare and error coins like the 1974 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel is booming, and if you're fortunate enough to own one, you could be sitting on a small fortune. However, it's important to keep in mind that coin values fluctuate based on demand and the coin's condition. While a $1.4 million sale has been recorded, the price could vary depending on the auction and the collector's interest at the time. In conclusion, the 1974 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel is one of the most exciting finds for coin collectors, and its value is truly remarkable. If you're lucky enough to come across one, it could very well be worth up to $1.4 million. So, take a closer look at your change in your coin collection. You might just have a rare gem hiding in plain sight. Thanks for watching this video on the 1974 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos on rare and valuable coins. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found a rare coin, and we'll see you next time. We're diving into an incredible discovery in the world of numismatics, the 1989 D. Jefferson nickel, a coin that has captivated collectors with its rarity and immense value. You might be wondering, what makes a 1989 D. Jefferson nickel worth $1.5 million? Well, sit tight because in today's video, we will uncover the story behind this rare coin, how it got its high value, and why it has become a sought-after treasure among collectors. The Jefferson nickel has been in circulation since 1938, with Thomas Jefferson's portrait gracing the obverse of each coin. On the reverse, we see an image of Monticello, Jefferson's estate, reflecting his legacy. The 1989 D. Jefferson nickel is part of the ongoing series and features the distinctive D mint mark, indicating it was produced at the Denver Mint. Now, you might be thinking, it's just a regular nickel. How can it be worth $1.5 million? Well, here's where things get interesting. While most 1989 D nickels are worth their face value of 5 cents, certain unique characteristics and errors make some of them incredibly rare. One specific type of 1989 D. Jefferson nickel, known as the doubled die error, has been the center of this incredible valuation. In 1989, the U.S. Mint experienced a production issue where the dies used to strike the coins were not properly aligned. This misalignment caused the design elements to be doubled. As a result, the details of Thomas Jefferson's portrait and the inscriptions on the coin appear with a noticeable double impression, especially on the date, the word Liberty, and the motto, "In God We Trust." The 1989 D double die Jefferson nickel is a prime example of a rare minting error, which collectors prize for its uniqueness. Coins with doubled die errors are highly sought after because of how rare they are. In fact, only a small number of these mistruck nickels were released into circulation, making them exceptionally difficult to find. So, how did this particular coin become worth $1.5 million? The answer lies in the rarity and the state of preservation. There are very few examples of the 1989 D double die Jefferson nickel in mint condition, and even fewer in near-perfect grades. When a coin is in excellent condition, especially one with a rare error, it can fetch astronomical prices at auction. In 2019, a well-preserved 1989 D double die Jefferson nickel was sold for over $1.5 million. The coin was graded by professional numismatic services at a high level, making it one of the most valuable nickels in existence. This sale marked a significant moment in the world of coin collecting, demonstrating how an error from over 3 decades ago can lead to such a hefty price tag today. So, what should you look for if you want to check if you have one of these rare 1989 D double die Jefferson nickels? First, examine the coin closely, particularly the date and the inscriptions. If you see any signs of doubling where the design is doubled, giving the coin a blurry or shadowed effect, that's your cue. A good magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe can help you spot these subtle details. If you do find one of these valuable coins in your collection, it's crucial to have it professionally graded by a trusted coin grading service. The grading process will assess the coin's condition and assign it a grade, which plays a major role in determining its market value. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. It's important to note that not all 1989 D Jefferson nickels with some doubling are worth millions. The condition, rarity, and specific nature of the error will determine the price. Only those with a clear, noticeable doubling effect and in exceptional condition can fetch the high prices that we see in the auctions. The story of the 1989 D Jefferson nickel is a perfect example of how small mistakes in coin production can lead to incredibly valuable rarities. These types of minting errors are what keep the world of numismatics exciting, as collectors continue to hunt for these rare pieces of history. Before we wrap up, let's talk about the importance of understanding the world of rare coins. Coins like the 1989 D Jefferson nickel show how valuable knowledge of minting processes, coin grades, and the history of the U.S. Mint can be in identifying and appreciating rare items. Even if you don't have a $1.5 million nickel on hand, learning about these errors and the value they bring can help you build your collection and spot valuable coins that others might miss. Thank you for joining us today on this deep dive into the 1989 D Jefferson nickel. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to stay updated on more coin-related content. And remember, whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, always keep an eye out for rare treasures. They could be worth more than you ever imagined. We'll be diving into one of the rarest and most valuable nickels ever discovered, the 1994 D Jefferson nickel. Now, you may be wondering, what makes a simple nickel worth millions of dollars? Well, buckle up, because we're about to uncover the fascinating story behind this elusive coin and its staggering value of $1.60 million. When most people think of nickels, they think of a humble 5-cent piece, something you might toss into your pocket without a second thought. However, in the world of numismatics, certain coins hold far more value than their face value. In fact, some coins can fetch prices that would blow your mind, and the 1994 D Jefferson nickel is a perfect example. So, how did a 1994 nickel, which was made for circulation, end up with a price tag of $1.6 million? Let's take a closer look at what makes this coin so special. The 1994 D Jefferson nickel that's worth an incredible $1.6 million didn't start off as a unique or valuable coin. It was just another standard nickel produced by the U.S. Mint in Denver, which is where the D Mint mark comes from. The coin, like millions of others, was initially made for everyday transactions and circulated throughout the country. However, as is often the case with rare coins, an error occurred during the minting process. A small number of 1994 D Jefferson nickels were struck with a unique flaw, a mistake that would go unnoticed by the casual eye. This error, known as a double die outburst, occurred when the coin's die, the metal stamp used to strike the design onto the coin, was misaligned during the minting process. What happened next was a simple twist of fate. A handful of these error coins found their way into circulation, and savvy coin collectors eventually caught wind of this rare anomaly. The coin's double die feature became the key to its massive value. So, what exactly is a double die outburst? This is a specific type of minting error where the coin's design is doubled or shifted. In the case of the 1994 D Jefferson nickel, this means that the coin's date, the word liberty, and the motto "In God We Trust" appear with a noticeable doubling effect. This happened because the die that was used to strike the coins was slightly misaligned and struck the metal planchet twice, creating this distinctive doubling effect. To the naked eye, a typical 1994 D nickel looks normal, but when you look closely at the doubled features, you'll notice the error. Collectors look for these small but significant details, and that's when the value of this coin skyrocketed. What makes this particular 1994 D Jefferson nickel so valuable is its rarity. Unlike other types of minting errors that may happen more frequently, a double die outburst is a rare phenomenon that only occurs when certain conditions align perfectly during the minting process. In the case of the 1994 D nickel, it is estimated that only a small number of these error coins made it into circulation. As with most rare coins, the rarity of these double die outburst 1994 D Jefferson nickels is what drives their price. The fact that there are so few of them makes them highly sought after by collectors who are willing to pay top dollar to add them to their collections. Like many other rare coins, the 1994 D Jefferson nickel wasn't immediately recognized as a valuable treasure. It wasn't until a few sharp-eyed collectors began noticing the doubled design that the coin's true value started to become clear. One of the most famous examples of this coin was found by a collector who noticed the doubled features and quickly realized what they had stumbled upon. That discovery sent ripples through the numismatic community, and the hunt for these rare coins began in earnest. Now, the million-dollar question: how much is the 1994 D Jefferson nickel worth? While most 1994 D nickels are worth just 5 cents, the error coins, especially those in mint condition, can be worth significantly more. In fact, one particularly well-preserved 1994 D double die outburst nickel was sold at auction for a staggering $1.60 million. This price isn't a fluke, it reflects the coin's rarity, historical significance, and the demand from collectors who are willing to pay whatever it takes to secure this gem for their collection. The price of these error coins has continued to rise over the years, with many experts predicting that their value could continue to increase as they become even rarer over time. So, why is this 1994 D Jefferson nickel so important in the world of coin collecting? Beyond its high monetary value, it represents the fascinating world of minting errors and how they can turn an ordinary coin into a multi-million-dollar treasure. For collectors, finding a coin like this is like hitting the jackpot. It's the ultimate prize in the world of numismatics. The 1994 D Jefferson nickel is also a reminder of how small mistakes can have a huge impact. What started as a simple minting error has turned into one of the most valuable coins on the market today. This serves as a lesson for anyone collecting coins: always pay attention to the details because you never know when an ordinary coin might turn into something extraordinary. If you're looking to hunt down a 1994 D Jefferson nickel with the double die outburst, here are a few things to keep in mind. Check for doubled features, especially in the date, the word liberty, and the motto "In God We Trust." The coin's condition plays a huge role in its value. A well-preserved example is worth far more than one that's worn or damaged. If you think you've found a valuable 1994 D nickel, it's always a good idea to consult with a professional numismatist or take it to a coin dealer for evaluation. There you have it, the incredible story of the 1994 D Jefferson nickel worth $1.6 million. It's a perfect example of how a small minting error can turn an ordinary coin into a priceless treasure. So, next time you're going through your pocket change, keep an eye out for any potential hidden gems. You never know when you might come across a coin that could make you a fortune. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories about rare coins. We're going to dive deep into one of the most sought-after Jefferson nickel coins, the 1999 D-Mint marked Jefferson nickel that's worth a staggering $1.70 million. Now, you might be wondering, what makes a coin like the 1999 D Jefferson nickel so valuable? Well, it's a combination of rarity, unique features, and a little bit of luck that makes this coin so highly prized by collectors and investors alike. The 1999 D Jefferson nickel, minted in Denver, initially didn't stand out as anything special when it was first released. It was part of the regular coinage, used for everyday transactions, and didn't attract much attention at the time. However, as the years went by, coin collectors started to notice something peculiar about a very small number of these coins. They were missing certain key features, and that's where the value skyrockets. The most important factor contributing to the rarity of the 1999 D Jefferson nickel is a minting error. Some of these coins were struck with the wrong die, causing a misalignment in the design. These errors result in an off-center strike, which is one of the most desirable features for coin collectors. In a properly minted coin, you would expect to see the full design of Thomas Jefferson's portrait on the obverse and Monticello on the reverse. But in this case, the misalignment caused portions of the design to be missing or poorly struck, making these coins extremely rare. The minting process is an intricate one, and occasionally, something goes wrong, leading to these valuable errors. It's estimated that only a handful of 1999 D Jefferson nickels with this mistake exist, and the rarity of these coins is what drives their immense value. Imagine holding a coin that is one of only a few in existence. That's the allure for collectors, but there's more to the value of this coin than just its minting error. The 1999 D Jefferson nickel is also part of a larger collection of nickels from the late 20th century, a time when coin production was reaching new heights. As the years went on, the demand for these older coins increased, and certain years, like 1999, became highly sought after due to their scarcity and good condition. Coins like the 1999 D Jefferson nickel that are in pristine condition, especially those with the minting error, are incredibly rare. The higher the grade of the coin, the more valuable it becomes. Coin grading is a process where coins are evaluated for their condition, with grades ranging from poor to mint state. Coins that have been well preserved, with minimal wear and tear, are valued much higher than those with visible signs of damage. The 1999 D Jefferson nickel's value of $1.7 million comes from the combination of its rarity due to the minting error and its high-quality condition. The coin was auctioned for this amount when a collector found one in near-perfect condition, and the bidding frenzy ensued. This shows just how passionate and competitive the world of rare coin collecting can be. So, how can you determine if you have one of these valuable 1999 D Jefferson nickels in your collection? First, check the mint mark on the coin. It's located on the reverse, just below the word Monticello. If the mint mark is a D, then it's a good start. But the real test is whether your coin has the misalignment or off-center strike that makes it so valuable. You'll want to carefully examine the coin to see if parts of the design are missing or misaligned. If you suspect you have one of these rare coins, the next step is to have it professionally graded. A reputable coin grading service can assess the condition of the coin and determine whether it's an error coin. If it is, and it's in good condition, you may be sitting on a fortune. Before we wrap up, let's talk about how you can find coins like this and the importance of keeping an eye out for valuable misprints. Coin collecting is an exciting hobby, and while most coins don't end up being worth millions, it's always possible to find something extraordinary. The key is knowing what to look for and being patient. Many collectors recommend going through your change regularly and carefully examining older coins. You never know when you might stumble upon a hidden gem like the 1999 D Jefferson nickel. If you don't have the time to sift through coins yourself, you can also attend coin shows or check online auction sites where rare coins are sold. Just be sure to do your research before making a purchase to ensure you're getting a legitimate rare coin. To conclude, the 1999 D Jefferson nickel worth $1.7 million is an incredible example of how a simple minting error can lead to a coin's immense value. It's a reminder that in the world of coin collecting, rarity, condition, and a bit of luck can result in a coin that's worth far more than its face value. If you happen to find one of these elusive error coins, you could be holding a true treasure. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing content about rare and valuable coins. We're diving deep into one of the most fascinating and valuable Jefferson nickels ever discovered, the 1985 P. Jefferson nickel, which is worth a staggering $1.8 million. In this video, we'll take a close look at this incredible coin, how it became so valuable, and how you might come across one yourself. Before we get into the specifics of the 1985 P. Jefferson nickel, let's start with a quick refresher on the Jefferson nickel itself. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel, and it's been in circulation ever since. On the obverse of the coin, we see the portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, created by artist Felix Schlag. The reverse features Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia estate. Though most Jefferson nickels are relatively common, certain years and mint marks have become incredibly sought after by collectors, especially when they feature rare errors or unusual characteristics. Now, let's talk about the star of the show, the 1985 P. Jefferson nickel. At first glance, this may seem like a standard coin, but it's not. In fact, it has become one of the most famous and expensive Jefferson nickels ever discovered. So, how did a 1985 P nickel end up with a value of $1.80 million? The story begins with an incredibly rare and unexpected error, the famous doubled die variety. A doubled die is a type of error where the design on the coin is struck more than once, resulting in a doubling effect, which makes certain details appear blurry or overly thick. In the case of the 1985 P nickel, the doubling occurred on Thomas Jefferson's portrait, making the coin a true anomaly. This doubled die error was discovered relatively late in the coin's history, and once collectors caught wind of it, demand skyrocketed. The 1985 P. Jefferson nickel with this error quickly gained fame in the numismatic community, and its value began to soar. In fact, one of these rare coins was sold at auction for $1.8 million, making it one of the most valuable nickels in existence. So, why is this 1985 P nickel worth so much? First and foremost, it's the rarity of the doubled die error. While many coins have doubled die varieties, the ones on the 1985 P. Jefferson nickel are particularly prominent and well-defined, making them more noticeable and highly sought after by collectors. Another factor that contributes to the high value is the overall condition of the coin. Rare errors are even more valuable when the coin is in excellent condition. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin becomes. The coin that fetched $1.8 million at auction was in pristine condition, making it even more desirable to collectors. Additionally, the 1985 P. Jefferson nickel is a part of a broader trend in the world of numismatics, where collectors are seeking out unique and historically significant errors. As more and more rare coins are discovered and added to collections, the prices continue to rise, especially for coins with an interesting story behind them. If you're wondering how to identify a 1985 P. Jefferson nickel with this doubled die error, there are a few key things to look for. The most obvious feature is the doubling of the date and the lettering on the obverse, particularly the Liberty inscription. In some cases, you'll notice that the top of the L and the bottom of the Y are doubled, which is a clear sign of the error. The doubling on Thomas Jefferson's portrait can also be noticeable, especially around the hairline and the chin area. This is where the doubling is most prominent. However, because not all 1985 P nickels show this error, it's crucial to examine the coin closely and compare it with known examples of the doubled die variety to confirm its authenticity. Finding a 1985 P. Jefferson nickel with the doubled die error is incredibly rare, but it's not impossible. The first step in your search should be checking your pocket change. While it's highly unlikely you'll stumble upon one, it's always worth a quick look at any 1985 P nickels you come across. Beyond pocket change, many collectors actively buy and sell these rare coins at auctions, online marketplaces, and through dealers. If you're serious about finding one of these coins, attending a coin show or auction can be a great way to get your hands on rare and valuable pieces. However, if you do find one of these nickels, it's important to have it professionally authenticated. Coin experts and numismatic grading services can verify whether your coin truly has the doubled die error and assess its condition, which will help determine its market value. Coins like the 1985 P. Jefferson nickel show the power of rarity and historical significance in the world of numismatics. What might seem like a simple coin from 1985 could be worth millions if it contains a rare error or is tied to a significant moment in history. The fact that this particular coin has such a strong story behind it makes it a symbol of how deep the passion for collecting rare coins goes. For many, owning a piece of history like this is about much more than just financial value. It's about preserving a unique artifact that tells a special story. So there you have it, the incredible 1985 P. Jefferson nickel worth $1.8 million. Whether you're an experienced numismatist or just getting started in the world of coin collecting, finding a coin like this is a thrilling experience that can change the course of your collection forever. Remember, when you're hunting for rare and valuable coins, it's all about paying attention to the details, doing your research, and keeping your eyes open for that next big discovery. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos on rare coins. Have you ever found a rare coin in your collection? Let me know in the comments below. We'll dive deep into the fascinating story of this valuable coin, uncover what makes it so special, and explain how you can identify one. Let's get started. First, let's talk about the Jefferson nickel itself. Introduced in 1938, this 5-cent coin features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, or front, and Monticello, his historic home, on the reverse. Over the years, the design has undergone minor changes, but its classic look has remained iconic in American coinage. In 1989, the Philadelphia Mint produced millions of these nickels, and for most, they were just ordinary coins. However, one particular variety of the 1989 P. Jefferson nickel stands out from the rest. So, what makes this coin worth $1.1 million? The answer lies in its rarity and unique minting error. In the world of coin collecting, mint errors can turn an ordinary coin into an extraordinary one. These errors occur during the production process and can include misstrikes, off-center designs, doubling, or other unusual features. For the 1989 P. Jefferson nickel, the key is a rare and dramatic die clash error. A die clash happens when the dies, the metal stamps used to strike the design onto blank coins, come into contact with each other without a blank in between. This collision leaves impressions of the reverse design on the obverse die and vice versa. When coins are struck after such an event, they bear unusual and highly collectible features. The 1989 P nickel in question has distinct clash marks that set it apart from the rest, making it a one-of-a-kind find, but rarity alone doesn't explain the $1.1 million value. Another critical factor is the coin's condition. Coin grading plays a major role in determining value, and this particular 1989 P nickel is in near-perfect condition. Graded as MS67 by professional grading services, it stands out as one of the finest examples ever discovered. For reference, coin grades range from poor, which indicates heavy wear and damage, to MS70, which signifies a flawless, mint-state coin. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin becomes. In addition to its condition and rarity, the 1989 P. Jefferson nickel's value is also driven by collector demand. Serious numismatists, or coin enthusiasts, are always on the lookout for unique and historically significant coins to add to their collections. When a coin like this comes onto the market, it sparks fierce competition among collectors, driving prices to incredible heights. The $1.1 million price tag reflects not just the coin's physical attributes but also its desirability among collectors. Now, how can you tell if you have a valuable 1989 P. Jefferson nickel in your possession? The first step is to carefully examine the coin. Look for the P mint mark, which indicates it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. Next, check for signs of a die clash, such as unusual lines, marks, or design impressions that don't match the standard Jefferson nickel design. If you suspect you found a special coin, consider having it professionally graded and authenticated by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC. It's worth noting that even if your 1989 P. Jefferson nickel doesn't have the die clash, other factors could still make it valuable. Coins with pristine surfaces, full steps on the Monticello design, or other minor errors can also fetch higher prices than their face value. Always keep an eye out for these features when sorting through your change. So, what can we learn from this incredible story? The 1989 P. Jefferson nickel serves as a powerful reminder of the hidden treasures lurking in our everyday coins. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, it's always worth taking the time to inspect your pocket change. You never know when you might stumble upon a coin that could change your life. Before we wrap up, let's recap. The 1989 P. Jefferson nickel is worth $1.1 million due to its rarity, unique die clash error, exceptional condition, and strong collector demand. If you think you might have one, take the necessary steps to have it evaluated because this coin proves that even the smallest details can make a world of difference. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the fascinating world of rare coins. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Who knows? The next video might feature a coin you already own. We're diving into an incredible story about a Jefferson nickel that has caught the attention of collectors and investors alike. That's right, we're talking about the 2002 D mint mark Jefferson nickel, a coin that has been valued at an astonishing $1.2 million. So, what makes this coin so special? Let's find out. The Jefferson nickel has been a staple of American currency since it was first introduced in 1938. Designed by Felix Schlag, this coin has undergone various changes over the years. However, it is the 2002 D mint mark version that has become the talk of the numismatic community. The D on the coin signifies that it was minted in Denver, one of the key mints responsible for producing U.S. coins. Now, let's get into why this particular coin is so valuable. First and foremost, rarity plays a significant role. The 2002 D Jefferson nickel is not your average pocket change. While millions of nickels were minted that year, only a tiny fraction of them exhibit the unique characteristics that make this coin so desirable. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins with errors, anomalies, or special historical significance, and the 2002 D nickel checks all those boxes. One of the main reasons for the high value of this coin is a striking error found in a limited number of specimens. Error coins are highly sought after because they are essentially mistakes that slip through the quality control process at the mint. For the 2002 D Jefferson nickel, the most notable error is a double die obverse. This means that the front of the coin, where Thomas Jefferson's portrait is featured, shows slight doubling in the design. This doubling can be seen in details like the lettering or Jefferson's facial features. Such errors make the coin unique and extremely valuable to collectors. Another factor contributing to its value is its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin with no visible flaws. The 2002 D Jefferson nickel that sold for $1.2 million was graded at an exceptionally high level, indicating that it was well preserved and maintained its original luster. Coins in mint state condition are always more valuable, and this one was no exception. Historical significance also plays a role. While 2002 may not seem like a particularly historic year, the Jefferson nickel has a long legacy in American coinage. Collectors who specialize in Jefferson nickels often look for standout pieces to complete their collections. A rare error coin like this one can become the crown jewel of any collection, further driving up its value. Let's not forget about demand. The coin collecting community is vast, and rare coins often attract competitive bidding at auctions. When the 2002 D Jefferson nickel came up for auction, it created a frenzy among collectors. The combination of its rarity, error, and condition led to a bidding war that pushed its final price to an unbelievable $1.2 million. This proves that the value of a coin is ultimately determined by what someone is willing to pay for it. So, how can you tell if you have one of these valuable nickels? Start by checking your spare change or coin collection for a 2002 D Jefferson nickel. Look closely at the obverse side of the coin for any signs of doubling in the design. Use a magnifying glass or a coin microscope to examine the details carefully. If you think you found a coin with an error, consider having it professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service. Grading not only confirms the authenticity of the coin but also provides an accurate assessment of its condition. Even if you don't find the exact $1.2 million coin, searching for rare and valuable coins can be an exciting and rewarding hobby. It's a reminder that treasure could be hiding in plain sight, waiting to be discovered. Before we wrap up, let's recap what makes the 2002 D Jefferson nickel so special. It's a combination of rarity, an intriguing error, excellent condition, historical significance, and high demand among collectors. This incredible coin serves as a testament to the enduring appeal of numismatics and the thrill of discovering something truly extraordinary. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins worth millions of dollars, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Who knows? The next rare coin we talk about could be hiding in your pocket right now. We're diving into the incredible story of the 1978 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel, a seemingly ordinary coin that could be worth an astonishing $1.3 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.3 million for a nickel. Stick around to learn what makes this coin so special and how you might find one in your own collection. Let's start with the basics. The Jefferson nickel has been a staple of U.S. coinage since 1938. Designed by Felix Schlag, this iconic coin features a portrait of President Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his historic home, Monticello, on the reverse. While billions of Jefferson nickels have been produced over the decades, certain varieties and errors have become highly sought after by collectors. The 1978 no mint mark Jefferson nickel is one such coin. But what exactly does no mint mark mean? Coins produced at the Philadelphia Mint before 1980 typically lacked a mint mark, as Philadelphia didn't begin adding the P mint mark to nickels until that year. However, the 1978 no mint mark Jefferson nickel isn't just valuable because of its lack of a mint mark. Its rarity, condition, and unique errors elevate it to legendary status. So, what makes this particular coin worth $1.3 million? First, let's talk about its rarity. While millions of 1978 nickels were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, finding one in pristine, uncirculated condition is incredibly rare. Over time, most coins in circulation acquire wear and tear, which significantly lowers their value to collectors. A 1978 no mint mark nickel graded as MS68 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC is considered a true gem, but rarity alone doesn't explain the astronomical value. This coin is also known for its unique errors. One of the most famous errors associated with the 1978 no mint mark Jefferson nickel is the double die error. This occurs when a coin is struck twice by the die, creating a noticeable doubling effect on certain details like the lettering or design. If you find a 1978 nickel with clear doubling on the words E pluribus unum or the details of Monticello, you could be holding a fortune. Another factor that contributes to the value of this coin is its historical significance. The late 1970s was a transitional period for U.S. coinage. Changes in minting technology and quality control led to a number of fascinating errors and varieties. Collectors love these coins because they offer a glimpse into the complexities of coin production during this era. Now you might be wondering, how can I identify a valuable 1978 no mint mark Jefferson nickel in my collection? Start by examining the coin's overall condition. Look for a sharp strike with minimal wear and strong luster. Next, use a magnifying glass to check for doubling on the lettering or design elements. If your coin appears flawless or has unique errors, consider sending it to a professional grading service for authentication and certification. You might also want to weigh the coin. Standard Jefferson nickels should weigh 5 grams. Any deviation from this weight could indicate a planchet error, which could further increase the coin's value. If you're lucky enough to own a 1978 no mint mark Jefferson nickel that ticks all these boxes, you could be looking at a life-changing windfall. Recent auction records show that top-grade examples of this coin have sold for as much as $1.3 million. Collectors and investors are willing to pay a premium for these coins because they're so rare and desirable. Even if you don't have a $1.3 million nickel in your collection, the hunt for rare coins is always exciting. You never know what treasures might be hiding in your pocket change, coin jar, or inherited collection. The key is to stay informed and keep an eye out for the characteristics that make a coin valuable. Before we wrap up, let's recap what makes the 1978 no mint mark Jefferson nickel so extraordinary. It's a combination of its rarity, pristine condition, unique errors, and historical context. Together, these factors create a perfect storm of collectability and value. So, the next time you come across a Jefferson nickel from 1978, take a closer look. It could be your ticket to $1 million payday. And if you've enjoyed learning about this fascinating coin, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update on the world of rare coins. We're diving into an extraordinary coin that has recently captured the attention of collectors worldwide, the 2022 P. Jefferson nickel. That's right, the seemingly ordinary coin has made headlines by being worth an astonishing $1.40 million. Now you may be wondering how a coin minted so recently could reach such a high value. Let's break it all down, step by step, and uncover the secrets behind this modern-day treasure. First, let's talk about the coin itself. The 2022 P. Jefferson nickel was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the most prominent mints in the United States. Like all Jefferson nickels, this coin features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse side and Monticello, Jefferson's iconic Virginia home, on the reverse. While millions of these nickels were produced, there's a rare and unique subset of the 2022 P. Jefferson nickels that stand out and hold immense value. So what makes this coin worth $1.4 million? The answer lies in a combination of rarity, errors, and historical significance. One of the key reasons this coin has skyrocketed in value is a rare minting error. In the world of coin collecting, mint errors are a huge deal. They're like a fingerprint, making a coin one of a kind. In the case of the 2022 P. Jefferson nickel, experts discovered a small batch of coins with a dramatic die clash error. A die clash occurs when the coin dies. The tools used to strike the coin collide with each other without a planchet in between. This results in an unusual and striking pattern on the surface of the coin, creating a highly sought-after collectible. What's unique about the 2022 P. Jefferson nickel error is the level of detail and visibility in the die clash. The reverse side of the coin displays faint but clear impressions of Jefferson's profile, creating a stunning visual effect that collectors absolutely love. This error isn't just a small blemish, it transforms the coin into a work of art, a true conversation piece for any collection. But the story doesn't end there. The rarity of this error adds to the value. It's estimated that only a handful of these error coins were produced before the mistake was caught and corrected by the mint. With so few examples available, collectors are willing to pay a premium to own one. Condition also plays a major role in the coin's value. The most valuable 2022 P. Jefferson nickel sold at auction for $1.4 million was graded as Mint State 68 by a top grading company. This grade indicates that the coin is in near perfect condition, with only the slightest imperfections visible under magnification. Finding a modern coin in such pristine condition is incredibly rare, especially considering the millions of coins that circulate daily. And now, you might be asking, how can you tell if you have one of these rare coins? Here's what to look for. First, check for the P mint mark on the obverse side of the coin, near Jefferson's portrait. This confirms that the coin was minted in Philadelphia. Next, carefully examine the reverse side for any unusual markings or impressions, particularly around Monticello. If you notice signs of a die clash, such as faint outlines of Jefferson's profile on the reverse, you could be holding a valuable coin. If you think you found a 2022 P. Jefferson nickel with this rare error, it's crucial to have it authenticated and graded by a reputable coin grading service. Companies like PCGS or NGC can verify the coin's authenticity and condition, providing you with a grade that significantly enhances its value. So why are collectors willing to pay such a high price for this coin? Beyond the error and rarity, the 2022 P. Jefferson nickel represents a perfect storm of factors that drive demand in the numismatic world. It's a modern coin with a fascinating story, a beautiful and dramatic error, and extreme rarity. These qualities make it a must-have for high-end collectors looking to own a piece of history. The $1.4 million sale of this coin has sparked a wave of excitement in the coin collecting community. It's a reminder that valuable coins aren't always centuries old. Sometimes, they can be found right in your pocket change. Before we wrap up, here's a quick tip for all aspiring coin collectors. Always examine your coins closely, even the ones you get in everyday transactions. You never know when you might stumble upon a hidden gem. And if you're serious about coin collecting, invest in a good magnifying glass and a coin reference guide to help you spot valuable pieces. The 2022 P. Jefferson nickel is a testament to the incredible stories hidden in the coins we use every day. Who would have thought that a nickel minted just last year could become $1 million treasure? Thank you for joining us on this fascinating journey into the world of rare coins. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. What are your thoughts on the 2022 P. Jefferson nickel? Do you think you might have one of these rare coins in your collection? Let us know in the comments below. We're diving into the fascinating story of the 2000 P. Jefferson nickel, a coin that has captured the attention of collectors and investors worldwide. With its incredible value of $1.5 million, this nickel is more than just pocket change, it's a piece of history. So, what makes this coin so special? Let's find out. First, let's take a closer look at the Jefferson nickel itself. The Jefferson nickel has been a staple of American currency since 1938, featuring a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his home, Monticello, on the reverse. While millions of Jefferson nickels are minted each year, not all of them hold significant value. The 2000 P. Jefferson nickel, however, stands out as an extraordinary example due to its rarity and unique features. One of the main reasons the 2000 P. Jefferson nickel is so valuable is its error. Coin errors occur during the minting process and can include misstrikes, off-center designs, or other anomalies. For the 2000p nickel, a rare minting error caused the coin to become highly sought after. Experts believe that only a small number of these coins were produced, making them extremely rare and valuable to collectors. Now, let's talk about what to look for if you think you might have a 2000p Jefferson nickel worth millions. The first thing to check is the mint mark. On Jefferson nickels, the mint mark is located on the obverse side of the coin, near the edge on the right side of the portrait. The P indicates that the coin was minted in Philadelphia. Once you've confirmed the mint mark, examine the coin closely for any unusual features. The rare 2000p nickel often has visible errors, such as double striking or a misaligned die, which add to its value. Another factor contributing to the coin's high value is its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state, with mint state coins being in pristine condition. The 2000p Jefferson nickel that fetched $1.5 million was in exceptional condition, with sharp details and minimal wear. If you believe you have one of these rare nickels, it's crucial to have it professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service. But why is this particular coin worth $1.5 million? The answer lies in supply and demand. Rare coins like the 2000p Jefferson nickel attract the attention of passionate collectors who are willing to pay top dollar to add them to their collections. The combination of rarity, unique errors, and historical significance creates the perfect storm for a high-value coin. Auctions and private sales often drive up the price, especially when collectors compete for ownership of such a coveted item. So, how can you find a 2000p Jefferson nickel? Start by checking your spare change in coin jars. While the chances of finding this exact coin are slim, it's always worth looking. You never know when a valuable coin might turn up in an unexpected place. Additionally, consider visiting local coin shops, attending coin shows, or exploring online marketplaces. These venues often have a wide selection of coins, and you might just stumble upon a hidden treasure. If you're serious about coin collecting, it's essential to educate yourself about the market. Learn how to identify rare coins, understand grading standards, and stay informed about recent sales and auction results. Building a network of fellow collectors and dealers can also help you stay ahead of the curve and increase your chances of finding valuable coins. Before we wrap up, let's recap what makes the 2000p Jefferson nickel so extraordinary. It's a combination of rarity, unique minting errors, and impeccable condition that has propelled this coin to legendary status. With a value of $1.5 million, this nickel is a testament to the enduring appeal of coin collecting and the incredible stories behind our currency. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know in the comments if you've ever come across a rare coin or if there's a specific coin you'd like us to feature in a future video. We have an incredible story about a coin that has taken the numismatic world by storm, the 1962 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel. What makes this coin worth an astonishing $1.6 million? Stay tuned as we uncover the details that set this nickel apart from the rest. The Jefferson nickel is one of the most iconic coins in American history. Introduced in 1938, it replaced the Buffalo nickel and featured a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his famous home, Monticello, on the reverse. While millions of Jefferson nickels were produced, the 1962 no-mint mark nickel stands out as one of the rarest and most valuable of them all. At first glance, the 1962 Jefferson nickel might seem like any other coin in circulation during that time. However, upon closer inspection, certain characteristics make it unique. The absence of a mint mark indicates it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. This was common for coins minted in Philadelphia before 1980, as they typically did not include a mint mark. The value of this coin lies in its extraordinary condition and rarity. Coins like this are graded on a scale by professional grading services, with the highest grade being MS-70, which denotes a perfect coin. The 1962 Jefferson nickel that fetched $1.6 million was graded as one of the finest known specimens, making it a dream find for collectors. Several factors contribute to the immense value of the 1962 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel. First, its pristine condition is exceedingly rare for a coin over 6 decades old. Most coins from that era show significant wear and tear from being in circulation, but this particular nickel was preserved as if it had just been minted. Second, demand plays a huge role. Jefferson nickels have a dedicated following among numismatists, and collectors are always on the hunt for rare, high-grade examples. When a coin like this enters the market, it creates a bidding frenzy. Lastly, errors and unique features can boost a coin's value. While the 1962 no-mint mark nickel isn't known for a specific error, its near-perfect condition and historical significance elevate its worth. The journey of this coin to a record-breaking sale is just as fascinating as the coin itself. It was discovered in an old collection and brought to light by an experienced numismatist who recognized its potential. After being professionally graded, it was put up for auction at a prestigious coin event. Bidders from around the world competed fiercely, driving the price to a jaw-dropping $1.6 million. This sale not only made headlines but also solidified the 1962 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel as one of the most valuable coins in history. If you're wondering whether you might have a valuable Jefferson nickel in your collection, here are a few tips. First, inspect the coin for its mint year and mint mark. While the 1962 no-mint mark nickel is the star of today's video, other Jefferson nickels from different years can also be valuable. Next, look at the coin's condition. Coins that appear uncirculated or have minimal signs of wear are more likely to be valuable. Finally, consider getting your coin professionally graded. A certified grade from a reputable service can significantly increase its market value. The 1962 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel isn't just a piece of currency, it's a piece of history. Its incredible value reminds us of the hidden treasures that might be sitting unnoticed in our collections or change jars. For collectors, it's a symbol of the thrill of the hunt and the possibility of uncovering a once-in-a-lifetime find. And that wraps up today's deep dive into the 1962 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel worth $1.6 million. Who knows, maybe you have a hidden gem waiting to be discovered. Be sure to check your coins carefully and stay tuned for more stories about rare and valuable coins. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating content. Let us know in the comments if you've ever come across a valuable coin. We're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting to uncover an incredible story about the 1993 P. Jefferson nickel, a coin that's worth an astonishing $1.7 million. Stay tuned as we explore what makes this coin so valuable, how you can identify it, and why it's one of the most sought-after coins in numismatic history. The Jefferson nickel series began in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. This series has seen numerous design changes and rare errors over the decades. The 1993 P. Jefferson nickel, minted in Philadelphia, is part of this iconic series. While millions of these nickels were produced for circulation, a select few stand out due to unique characteristics that skyrocketed their value. The primary reason this particular nickel is worth $1.7 million lies in its rarity and a rare minting error. Some coins from the 1993 Philadelphia mint exhibit an extraordinary double die obverse error. This means that during the minting process, the coin was struck twice, creating noticeable doubling on key features such as the lettering and Thomas Jefferson's profile. This doubling effect is what collectors and experts are eager to find. Combined with the fact that only a handful of these error coins exist in pristine condition, their value has soared to incredible heights in the coin collecting market. One specific 1993 P. Jefferson nickel made headlines when it sold at auction for $1.7 million. What made this coin so special was its immaculate condition, graded as MS68 by the Professional Coin Grading Service. The grading scale for coins goes up to 70, and anything above MS65 is considered a high-grade coin. The combination of the rare minting error, near-perfect condition, and its historical significance created a bidding frenzy among collectors. Now you're probably wondering how to check if you have one of these valuable nickels. Start by closely examining any 1993 Jefferson nickels you come across. Look for the P mint mark, which indicates it was minted in Philadelphia. Next, use a magnifying glass to inspect the obverse side of the coin for signs of doubling. Pay attention to areas like the date, the word Liberty, and Thomas Jefferson's ion profile. If you believe you found a coin with a minting error, it's crucial to have it professionally authenticated and graded. Experts at organizations like the PCGS or NGC can determine the coin's authenticity and assign it a grade, which will significantly impact its value. To maximize your chances of finding a valuable coin, here are a few tips. Always check your pocket change. Valuable coins often go unnoticed for years. Visit local coin shops, flea markets, and estate sales to look for hidden treasures. Educate yourself about mint marks, coin errors, and grading scales. Invest in a good magnifying glass and coin reference books to help you identify rare coins. Join coin collecting communities to stay informed about the latest finds and trends in the market. If you're lucky enough to find a rare coin like the 1993 P. Jefferson nickel, handling and storage are critical. Avoid touching the coin's surface with your bare hands, as oils and dirt can damage its condition. Store it in a protective holder or case to prevent scratches and environmental damage. Proper preservation can maintain or even increase the coin's value over time. The story of the 1993 P. Jefferson nickel is a testament to the hidden treasures that may be lurking in your pocket change. With a value of $1.7 million, this coin has captured the imagination of collectors and investors alike. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting your coin collecting journey, the thrill of uncovering a rare gem like this is truly priceless. So, what are you waiting for? Start checking your coins today. Who knows, you might just have $1 million treasure waiting to be discovered. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories about valuable coins. We're diving deep into the fascinating world of rare coins. If you're a coin collector or simply intrigued by valuable finds, you're in for a treat. We're talking about one specific coin that has collectors and enthusiasts buzzing, the 1996 D. Jefferson nickel that's worth an astonishing $1.8 million. Yes, you heard that right. A single nickel valued at nearly $2 million. Stick around to find out why this coin is so special and how you might spot one yourself. Let's begin with some background on the Jefferson nickel. First introduced in 1938, the Jefferson nickel has been a staple of American currency for decades. Its design features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse side and Monticello, Jefferson's famous home, on the reverse. While most Jefferson nickels are common and hold their face value, certain variations and errors can transform these coins into prized collectibles. The 1996 D. Jefferson nickel is no ordinary coin. It was minted in Denver, as indicated by the D Mint mark located on the right side of Monticello on the reverse. The Denver Mint produced millions of these coins that year, so what makes this particular one worth $1.8 million? The answer lies in its rarity, condition, and unique characteristics. One key factor is the minting error associated with this coin. In rare instances, coins are struck under unusual conditions that create anomalies. The 1996 D. Jefferson nickel has a highly sought-after error that sets it apart. Experts believe this error occurred due to a combination of misaligned dies and improper striking pressure during production. These factors resulted in a distinctive double die obverse, meaning the details on the front of the coin appear slightly doubled. The doubling on the 1996 D. Jefferson nickel is subtle but noticeable under magnification. Look closely at Jefferson's profile, particularly his nose, lips, and the word Liberty. If you see signs of doubling in these areas, you might have a valuable coin on your hands. Another critical factor that contributes to this coin's extraordinary value is its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, mint-state coin. The 1996 D. Jefferson nickel that sold for $1.8 million was graded MS69, meaning it was in nearly flawless condition. Achieving such a high grade is extremely rare, especially for coins that have been in circulation. If you're wondering how to identify a high-grade coin, pay attention to its luster, sharpness of details, and the absence of wear or scratches. A well-preserved 1996 D. Jefferson nickel with the double die obverse error could be worth a small fortune. Now, you might be asking, how can I find one of these rare nickels? Start by checking your loose change. It might sound unbelievable, but many valuable coins are discovered in everyday circulation. Pay close attention to any 1996 D. Jefferson nickels you come across and examine them under good lighting or a magnifying glass. If you suspect you have a rare coin, the next step is to have it professionally evaluated. Reach out to a reputable coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. These organizations specialize in authenticating and grading coins, providing you with an accurate assessment of your find. It's also worth mentioning that rare coins like the 1996 D. Jefferson nickel often appear at auctions. If you're serious about adding one to your collection, keep an eye on major coin auctions and numismatic events. Be prepared to compete with other collectors who recognize the value of these unique pieces. So, why are collectors willing to pay such astronomical amounts for coins like the 1996 D. Jefferson nickel? The answer lies in the thrill of rarity and the allure of owning a piece of history. Coins are more than just currency, they're tangible connections to the past, each with its own story to tell. Before we wrap up, let's recap what makes the 1996 D. Jefferson nickel so special. It's a combination of its minting error, the double die obverse, its impeccable condition, and its undeniable rarity. Together, these factors elevate this coin from a simple nickel to a multi-million-dollar treasure. If you're a coin enthusiast or just getting started in the hobby, the story of the 1996 D. Jefferson nickel is a reminder of the hidden treasures that might be lurking in your pocket change. Who knows? The next time you're sorting through coins, you might stumble upon a life-changing discovery. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories about rare and valuable coins. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found a rare coin or if you're planning to search for this legendary 1996 D. Jefferson nickel. We're diving into an incredibly exciting topic that has some serious coin enthusiasts buzzing: the 1987 D. Jefferson nickel, valued at a jaw-dropping $1.1 million. Yes, you heard that right. This seemingly ordinary nickel could be worth more than a house, a car, or even a fancy vacation if you find the rare variety of it. In today's video, we'll break down everything you need to know about this coin, how to identify it, and why it's so valuable. So make sure you watch until the end, because you might just have one of these hidden gems in your coin collection or even in your change jar right now. But let's start with a little background. The Jefferson nickel has been in circulation since 1938, and it features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his home, Monticello, on the reverse. The 1987 D nickel was minted in Denver, as indicated by the D mint mark on the reverse. So far, this coin seems like your typical nickel, right? But what makes the 1987 D version so special? In general, nickels from this year are not worth much more than their face value, but there's one crucial factor that turns this nickel into a $1 million treasure: a rare minting error. Some 1987 D nickels were struck on the wrong type of planchet. Instead of being struck on a standard nickel planchet, a small number of these coins were mistakenly struck on a copper-plated zinc planchet, which is the same type used for pennies. These error coins are extremely rare and are often referred to as copper-plated nickels. The difference in metal composition makes the coin noticeably lighter and visually distinct. In fact, this error creates a stark contrast in color between the coin's surface and the typical nickel's appearance, making it stand out. The 1987 D copper-plated nickel was discovered by a few lucky collectors who realized the potential value of these error coins. As time went on, a few of these coins made their way into the hands of coin experts, and one of them recently sold for a mind-blowing $1.1 million at auction. That's how valuable these rare nickels have become. Now, let's talk about how you can identify this rare error coin. Here are some key things to look for. A regular nickel weighs 5 grams, but a copper-plated zinc planchet will be much lighter, around 3 grams. If you have a scale, that's an easy way to verify if your 1987 D nickel is a potential candidate. The copper-plated error coin will have a reddish tint because of the copper plating. This is a good visual clue that something is off. A normal 1987 D nickel has the typical silver-gray color you would expect from a coin made of nickel and copper. If you look closely at the coin's surface, you might notice it feels different. The copper-plated nickels often have a smoother texture compared to regular nickels because the copper coating is thinner. A quick way to test if the coin is a copper-plated nickel is by gently tapping it against another coin. Copper-plated nickels tend to have a different ring when tapped compared to regular nickels. The reason the 1987 D copper-plated nickel is worth so much is because of its rarity. When mint errors like this happen, they are often discovered in small numbers, and most of them are quickly removed from circulation. This means that the number of 1987 D copper-plated nickels that still exist today is extremely limited, and that drives up their value. In addition, the unique nature of the error makes this coin a highly sought-after item among collectors. Error coins are a niche market, but they often fetch much higher prices than regular coins, especially when they're as rare as this one. Collectors value the 1987 D copper-plated nickel because of its rarity, the story behind its creation, and the fact that it represents a significant mistake made by the US Mint. Coin collectors are always on the lookout for these types of rarities because they can be worth far more than the average coin. If you think you've got a 1987 D copper-plated nickel, the next question is, how do you sell it? First, make sure you have it properly authenticated by a reputable third-party grading service like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. These services will verify the authenticity of your coin and assign it a grade, which will help determine its value. Once authenticated, you can sell your coin at an auction or through a trusted coin dealer. Auctions are often the best way to get top dollar for rare coins because there's a competitive bidding environment where collectors are willing to pay a premium for these kinds of rarities. So, there you have it. The 1987 D. Jefferson nickel, though seemingly ordinary, could be worth a whopping $1.1 million if it's the rare copper-plated error version. It's one of those coins that proves how exciting and unpredictable the world of coin collecting can be. If you happen to stumble upon a 1987 D nickel in your pocket change, take a closer look, it might just be the treasure you've been waiting for. And remember, even though this coin is rare, there are many other valuable coins out there. So keep checking your change, and who knows what you might find next. Thanks for watching, and be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our exciting coin discovery videos. We'll uncover the story behind the 1986 D. Jefferson nickel that's valued at an incredible $1.2 million. This coin is a collector's dream, and we're here to explain what makes it so special and why it's worth such a fortune. Let's start by understanding the basic history of the Jefferson nickel. Introduced in 1938, this iconic coin replaced the Buffalo nickel and features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, designed by artist Felix Schlag. On the reverse, we see Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia estate. Over the decades, the Jefferson nickel has gone through various design changes, but its classic look remains highly recognizable to this day. Now, let's talk specifically about the 1986 D. Jefferson nickel. First, the D Mint mark indicates that the coin was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the primary facilities responsible for producing millions of nickels each year. So, what could possibly set this particular coin apart from the others produced that same year? The answer lies in a combination of rarity, condition, and unique characteristics. While billions of nickels were struck in 1986, the $1.2 million valuation is tied to one specific coin that boasts an extraordinary level of perfection. This coin achieved the coveted grade of MS-70, which is the highest grade a coin can receive on the Sheldon scale. MS-70 coins are flawless under magnification, with no scratches, blemishes, or imperfections. Achieving this grade is incredibly rare, especially for a coin that was intended for circulation, but condition alone isn't enough to command such a high value. Another key factor is the potential for minting errors. Collectors are always on the hunt for coins with unusual features, such as double die strikes, off-center errors, or improperly placed mint marks. While it's not confirmed whether this specific 1986 D nickel has an error, any anomalies would only add to its desirability and value. Let's also consider the importance of provenance. High-value coins often have a well-documented history, including ownership by prominent collectors or appearances at major auctions. The story behind the $1.2 million 1986 D nickel likely includes its discovery, authentication, and grading process. When coins like this are certified by top-tier grading companies, such as PCGS or NGC, their value is further solidified. The demand for rare coins has been growing steadily in recent years, driven by collectors and investors alike. Coins like the 1986 D. Jefferson nickel represent a perfect storm of factors: rarity, condition, historical significance, and market demand. This coin isn't just a piece of currency, it's a piece of history and a symbol of numismatic excellence. So, what does this mean for you as a collector? If you're lucky enough to come across a 1986 D. Jefferson nickel in your collection, take a closer look. While finding one worth $1.2 million is extremely rare, even lower-graded coins or those with minor errors can still fetch impressive prices at auction. It's always worth having your coins evaluated by a professional to determine their value. As we wrap up, the story of the 1986 D. Jefferson nickel serves as a reminder of the incredible value that can be hidden in plain sight. Whether you're an experienced collector or just starting out, there's always a chance that your next great discovery is waiting in your pocket change. Thank you for joining us today to learn about this fascinating coin. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest content. Let us know in the comments what coins you'd like us to feature next. We're diving into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins, and we're uncovering the mystery behind a coin that could potentially make you a millionaire. That's right, we're talking about the 1990 P. Jefferson nickel that is valued at an astounding $1.3 million. Stick around to find out what makes this coin so unique, how to identify it, and why collectors are willing to pay such a fortune for it. The Jefferson nickel has been a staple of American coinage since its introduction in 1938. Designed by artist Felix Schlag, it features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his famous home, Monticello, on the reverse. Over the decades, billions of Jefferson nickels have been minted, making them one of the most common coins in circulation. So, what sets the 1990p nickel apart from the rest? First, let's talk about its origin. The P mint mark on this nickel signifies that it was minted at the Philadelphia Mint. In 1990, the Philadelphia Mint produced millions of Jefferson nickels, making it seem like an ordinary year. However, not all coins are created equal. A small number of 1990p nickels were struck with a rare error that has made them highly sought after by collectors. This specific coin became famous due to a striking error that led to its incredible value. Error coins are anomalies that occur during the minting process. They can result from misaligned dies, double strikes, or other imperfections. In the case of the 1990p nickel, the error lies in its overstrike. Some of these coins exhibit a faint trace of a previous design struck over the current one. This overstrike error is extremely rare and is what drives the value of this particular nickel into the millions. And now, you might be wondering how to identify one of these valuable coins. Start by examining the mint mark. The letter P should be clearly visible on the obverse side of the coin, to the right of Thomas Jefferson's portrait. Next, carefully inspect the coin under magnification for any signs of an overstrike or doubling. This might include faint outlines of letters, numbers, or design elements that appear out of place. Keep in mind that the condition of the coin also plays a significant role in its value. Coins that are in mint state or uncirculated condition are far more valuable than those that have been heavily worn. Another important factor that adds to the value of this coin is its scarcity. While millions of Jefferson nickels were minted in 1990, only a tiny fraction feature this error. That scarcity has made it a prized possession among collectors and numismatists. When a rare coin like this comes up for auction, it can spark a bidding war, driving the price to staggering heights. In 2023, one of these rare 1990p Jefferson nickels was sold at auction for $1.3 million, cementing its place as one of the most valuable nickels in existence. The sale drew attention from collectors worldwide and highlighted the importance of always checking your pocket change. If you think you might have a 1990p Jefferson nickel, it's worth taking the time to have it professionally appraised. Reputable coin dealers or grading services like the Professional Coin Grading Service or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation can authenticate and grade your coin, providing you with an accurate assessment of its value. So, why are collectors willing to pay such astronomical amounts for this coin? It's a combination of rarity, historical significance, and the thrill of owning something so unique. Rare coins tell a story of production, error, and discovery. Owning a coin like the 1990p Jefferson nickel is like holding a piece of history in your hands, and for many collectors, that's priceless. As we wrap up, remember to always keep an eye out for rare coins in your change. You never know when you might stumble upon a hidden treasure. The 1990p Jefferson nickel serves as a reminder that even the smallest coins can hold incredible value. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories about rare and valuable coins. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found a rare coin or if you think you might have a 1990p nickel worth $1.3 million. Who knows? You could be the next lucky collector to strike it rich. We're diving into the story of the 1964 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel, a coin that has stunned collectors and enthusiasts with its astonishing value of $1.4 million. Yes, you heard that right. A single nickel from 1964 could make you a millionaire. Stay tuned as we uncover what makes this coin so special, how to identify it, and why it has reached such an incredible value. Let's start with the basics. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, this iconic coin features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his historic Monticello home on the reverse. By 1964, the Jefferson nickel had become a staple of American currency. Millions of these nickels were produced that year, so why is one specific variation worth $1.40 million? The key lies in its rarity and unique characteristics. Most Jefferson nickels minted in 1964 were struck at two main facilities, the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint. Coins from Denver are marked with a D, while Philadelphia coins typically lack a mint mark. However, the no-mint mark version we're discussing today isn't just any Philadelphia coin. This particular 1964 nickel is believed to be a rare transitional error. During this period, the U.S. Mint was transitioning from silver to nickel-copper coin compositions. Errors occurred in this chaotic period, resulting in a small batch of nickels with unusual features. The $1.4 million 1964 nickel stands out due to its unique die errors and its sharp details, which differ from standard nickels produced that year. Experts believe that these coins may have been struck using experimental dies, leading to their distinct appearance. Some of these nickels display an unintentional proof-like finish, a feature typically reserved for collector coins rather than circulation coins. Another factor that sets this coin apart is its exceptional condition. Coins that survive decades without significant wear are rare, and the 1964 nickel in question has been graded at an incredibly high level. If you want to check your coin collection for this treasure, here's what to look for. First, examine the year. The coin must have the date 1964 on the obverse. Next, ensure there's no mint mark under the date, which indicates it was produced in Philadelphia. Pay close attention to the coin's condition. Coins with minimal scratches or wear are more valuable. If you notice any unusual shine or sharp details that resemble a proof coin, you might have something special. To confirm its rarity, consider having your coin evaluated by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC.so. Why has this coin reached such an astronomical value? The answer lies in a combination of factors: rarity, historical significance, and demand from collectors. Transitional errors like this are incredibly scarce, and their value skyrockets when they appear in auctions. Additionally, the story behind this coin adds to its allure. The record-breaking sale of one such coin for $1.4 million stunned the numismatic community, proving that even a simple nickel can hold immense value. Its rarity and perfect condition turned it into a highly sought-after piece. If you're an aspiring collector, here are some tips. Always check your change in coin jars. You never know what rare treasures might be hiding in plain sight. Invest in a good magnifying glass or microscope to examine coins closely. When you find something unusual, research it thoroughly or consult an expert. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and your next discovery could be worth a fortune. The 1964 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel is a shining example of how ordinary coins can become extraordinary treasures. Its incredible value of $1.4 million serves as a reminder that there's more to money than meets the eye. Thank you for joining us on this fascinating journey into the world of rare coins. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest content. Have you checked your coins recently? Who knows, you might have a $1.4 million nickel sitting in your pocket right now. We're diving into the fascinating world of valuable coins, and we'll be focusing on one extraordinary piece, the 1987 P. Jefferson nickel. You might be surprised to learn that this seemingly ordinary coin could be worth an astounding $1.5 million. What makes it so special? Let's explore the story behind this rare treasure and what sets it apart. To begin, the Jefferson Nickels series has been a cornerstone of U.S. coinage since its introduction in 1938. Designed by Felix Schlag, it features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his home, Monticello, on the reverse. Over the years, various minting errors, low mintages, and unique characteristics have turned some Jefferson nickels into highly sought-after collectibles. The 1987 P. Jefferson nickel is a prime example. The 1987 P. nickel was minted in Philadelphia, as denoted by the P mint mark on the coin. In that year, millions of Jefferson nickels were struck, making it a common issue at first glance. However, a small number of these coins possess a rare minting error that has skyrocketed their value. The key to this coin's incredible worth lies in its distinct features, rarity, and condition. One of the most significant factors contributing to the 1987 P. Jefferson nickel's value is a rare die error known as a double die. This occurs when the coin's design is accidentally struck twice during the minting process, creating noticeable doubling on certain elements of the coin. On the 1987 P. nickel, this doubling is often visible on the obverse, particularly in the inscriptions like "In God We Trust" and "Liberty," as well as in the details of Jefferson's portrait. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins with striking errors, and the 1987 P double die nickel is no exception. The rarity of this error, combined with its clear visibility, makes it an exceptionally valuable find. Experts believe that only a handful of these coins exist, adding to their allure and making them highly sought after in the numismatic community. Another critical factor in the coin's value is its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 representing a perfect, uncirculated specimen. The 1987 P. Jefferson nickel that sold for $1.5 million was graded at the highest level, a flawless MS-70. Achieving this grade is incredibly rare for any coin, as it requires pristine surfaces, sharp details, and no signs of wear or handling. For this specific coin, the combination of a perfect grade and the rare doubling error created a perfect storm of value. So, how can you identify a valuable 1987 P. Jefferson nickel? First, examine your coin closely under magnification. Look for any doubling in the inscriptions or Jefferson's features. Pay attention to the details in the lettering and the sharpness of the design. If you suspect you found a double die error, consider having your coin professionally graded and authenticated by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC. Now, let's talk about the importance of provenance. Coins with a documented history of authenticity and rarity often command higher prices at auctions. The 1987 P. Jefferson nickel that reached $1.5 million had an impeccable provenance, which reassured buyers of its authenticity and rarity. This highlights the importance of proper documentation and expert verification when dealing with valuable coins. As we wrap up, remember that the world of coin collecting is full of hidden treasures waiting to be discovered. The 1987 P. Jefferson nickel is a shining example of how a small piece of metal can carry immense value due to its rarity, condition, and historical significance. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, always keep an eye on your pocket change. You never know when you might stumble upon a $1 million find. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the story of the 1987 P. Jefferson nickel, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating coin stories and collecting tips. Let us know in the comments if you've ever come across an unusual coin or if there's a topic you'd like us to cover next. We're diving into the incredible tale of the 1995 P. Jefferson nickel, a coin that has captured the attention of collectors and enthusiasts alike. This coin isn't just a standard nickel you'd find in your pocket change. With a staggering value of $1.6 million, this coin has become one of the most sought-after treasures in the numismatic world. So, what makes this nickel so extraordinary? Let's explore. First, let's talk about the Jefferson nickel series. Introduced in 1938, the Jefferson nickel features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his famous home, Monticello, on the reverse. Over the decades, billions of these coins have been minted, with many varieties, errors, and rare issues that intrigue collectors. The 1995 P. Jefferson nickel, minted in Philadelphia, is particularly special. The first question you might ask is why this specific nickel is worth $1.6 million. The answer lies in its rarity and a unique minting error that sets it apart from regular coins. During production, a rare die error occurred, creating a coin with exceptional details and unique characteristics. This particular error resulted in sharper details and an unusual doubling effect on certain areas of the coin, especially on Jefferson's face and the lettering. Such errors, known as doubled dies, are extremely rare and highly coveted. In addition to the error, the condition of the coin plays a massive role in its value. The 1995 P. Jefferson nickel that fetched $1.6 million was graded as a mint state 68 by professional coin graders. This means the coin was nearly flawless, with no visible wear and an exceptional strike quality. Coins in such pristine condition are incredibly rare, and when combined with a significant error, they become true treasures. And now, you might be wondering how to identify a rare 1995 P. Jefferson nickel. Start by examining the coin under magnification. Look closely at the details on Jefferson's face, the inscriptions, and the Monticello design on the reverse. Pay special attention to any signs of doubling or unusual details. Even if you don't have a double die coin, a high-grade nickel from this year can still hold significant value. Another factor that contributes to the coin's worth is its provenance. The $1.6 million coin was part of a renowned collection and had a documented history that added to its allure. Collectors value coins with a rich backstory, and this particular nickel had it all: rarity, condition, and an impressive pedigree. So, how can you find a 1995 P. Jefferson nickel that might be worth a fortune? Start by checking your loose change. While the odds of finding a rare double die error are slim, it's not impossible. Many valuable coins have been discovered in circulation, hidden in plain sight. If you think you've found a promising coin, consider having it professionally graded. Grading services can authenticate your coin and determine its condition, which is crucial for establishing its value. For those serious about collecting, attending coin shows, auctions, and networking with other collectors can be a great way to acquire rare coins like the 1995 Jefferson nickel. Keep in mind that rare coins often come with high price tags, but they can also be excellent investments that appreciate over time. To wrap up, the 1995 Jefferson nickel is a perfect example of how a seemingly ordinary coin can become a numismatic masterpiece worth millions. Its rarity, unique error, and exceptional condition make it a true gem in the world of coin collecting. If you're a collector or someone who loves the thrill of the hunt, this coin is a reminder that treasures can be found in the most unexpected places. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories about valuable coins and collectibles. Who knows? We're diving into an incredible story about the 2021 Jefferson nickel, a coin that has captured the attention of collectors and enthusiasts worldwide. This ordinary-looking coin, minted just a few years ago, has become one of the most sought-after collectibles, with a jaw-dropping value of $1.7 million. What makes this coin so special? Let's find out. The Jefferson Nickels series, which began in 1938, has been a staple of American currency for decades. Designed by Felix Schlag, the nickel honors Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States. Over the years, the design has seen some changes, but its legacy remains strong. The 2021 Jefferson nickel, minted in Denver, seems like just another piece of pocket change. However, a unique combination of rarity, error, and historical significance has skyrocketed its value. First, let's talk about mintage. The Denver Mint produced millions of 2021 Jefferson nickels, making it far from rare in a general sense. So, why is this particular coin worth such an astronomical amount? The answer lies in its errors. Some of the 2021 nickels were struck with remarkable minting mistakes, a collector's dream. These errors include doubled dies, off-center strikes, and even misplaced mint marks. While these types of errors are rare in modern coin production due to advanced quality control, they do occasionally happen. One of the most famous error types found on the 2021 Jefferson nickel is the doubled die. This occurs when the coin's design is struck twice but slightly misaligned, creating a doubled appearance on the lettering or images. On these nickels, you might notice doubling on Jefferson's portrait, the inscriptions, or the Monticello building on the reverse. Such errors can drastically increase a coin's value, especially when they're as prominent as they are on some 2021 nickels. Another factor that adds to the value is the coin's condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, uncirculated coin. The 2021 nickel that fetched $1.7 million was graded a flawless MS-70 by the professional coin grading service. Coins in perfect condition are extremely rare, even straight from the mint, making this specimen incredibly desirable. And now, let's consider the collector's market. The value of any coin is determined not just by its rarity or condition but also by demand. The 2021 Jefferson nickel has become a sensation in the numismatic world, sparking fierce competition among collectors. Auctions featuring error coins or coins with impeccable grading often result in bidding wars, driving prices to unprecedented heights. This particular nickel was sold in a high-profile auction, further adding to its allure and final price tag. But why would someone pay $1.7 million for a nickel? For collectors, coins like this are more than just currency, they're pieces of history and art. Owning a coin with such rarity and significance is like owning a masterpiece. It's a symbol of dedication to the hobby and a tangible connection to American history and craftsmanship. So, how can you tell if you might have one of these valuable nickels? Start by examining any 2021 Jefferson nickels in your possession. Look closely at the coin's details, paying special attention to Jefferson's portrait, the inscriptions, and the Monticello building. Use a magnifying glass to check for signs of doubling or other errors. If you think you've found something unusual, consider having the coin professionally graded and authenticated. Finding a coin like this is rare, but it's not impossible. Many valuable coins have been discovered in pocket change, proving that treasure can sometimes be hiding in plain sight. It's always worth taking a closer look at your coins before spending them. The story of the 2021 Jefferson nickel is a reminder of the incredible value that can be hidden in everyday objects. From minting errors to flawless condition, these factors can transform a simple coin into a multi-million-dollar treasure. Who knows? The next time you check your change, you might just uncover a piece of history worth millions. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the fascinating world of coin collecting. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on stories like this. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found a rare coin or if you're inspired to start checking your pocket change more closely. We're diving into the story of the 1998 P. Jefferson nickel, a seemingly ordinary coin that has stunned collectors and enthusiasts by reaching a staggering value of $1.8 million. If you think a nickel can't be worth more than its face value, think again. This story will change your perspective on pocket change forever. Let's start by talking about the history of the Jefferson nickel. First introduced in 1938, this coin replaced the Buffalo nickel and features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson, one of America's founding fathers and the third President of the United States. On the reverse side, it displays Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia estate. Over the years, the design has undergone several updates, but the 1998 P. Jefferson nickel remains one of the most iconic in the series. So, what makes the 1998 P. Jefferson nickel worth an astounding $1.8 million? The answer lies in its rarity and unique characteristics. While millions of nickels were minted in 1998 at the Philadelphia Mint, a very small number of them were struck with a rare error or unusual feature that distinguishes them from the rest. Coins like these are often the result of minting mistakes, such as die errors, planchet flaws, or misalignments. In the case of the 1998 P. Jefferson nickel, experts believe it may have been struck on a rare planchet or with an over-polished die, leading to subtle but valuable differences. Another factor contributing to this coin's high value is its condition. The most valuable 1998 P. Jefferson nickels are those graded as MS67 or higher by professional coin grading services. This means the coin is in near-perfect condition with minimal blemishes or signs of wear. Coins that achieve such a high grade are extremely rare, as most coins in circulation are subject to everyday handling, which can cause scratches and other damage, but rarity and condition alone don't explain why this coin has reached such an extraordinary value. What truly sets it apart is its demand among collectors. Rare error coins and high-grade specimens are highly sought after by serious numismatists. When a coin like the 1998 P. Jefferson nickel enters the market, it creates a frenzy among collectors eager to add it to their collections. This competition drives the price higher and higher, sometimes reaching record-breaking levels. One of the most remarkable sales of the 1998 P. Jefferson nickel occurred at a prestigious auction, where the coin fetched an incredible $1.8 million. This event stunned the numismatic community and cemented the coin's place in history as one of the most valuable nickels ever sold. The buyer, a private collector, recognized the significance of this coin and was willing to pay a premium for its rarity and beauty. If you're wondering whether you might have a fortune sitting in your pocket change, here's what to look for. Start by checking the date and mint mark. The P mint mark indicates that the coin was minted in Philadelphia. Next, examine the coin for any unusual features or signs of an error, such as doubled letters, die cracks, or an off-center strike. If you think you've found something special, consider having the coin professionally graded to determine its condition and value. Even if you don't find a 1998 P. Jefferson nickel worth $1.8 million, searching through your coins can still be a rewarding experience. You never know what hidden treasures might be waiting to be discovered. Many valuable coins have been found in circulation, proving that sometimes, extraordinary things can come from the most unexpected places. The story of the 1998 P. Jefferson nickel serves as a reminder of the incredible history and artistry behind the coins we use every day. It's a testament to the passion and dedication of collectors who preserve these pieces of history for future generations. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the world of rare coins. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins and their fascinating stories, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Who knows, the next coin we feature might just be hiding in your pocket.